Hey Hero fans, this is Todd, and earlier this month I showed you guys I got the certificate from this seller that basically said, hey, you'll be getting a Wonder Woman Godzilla figure in the future sometime. I mean, because according to eBay they've already mailed it, and if I don't report them, then I might not get nothing. But if I do report them, I still might not get nothing, just my money back. Number 2. He was number 2. I guess he's number 1 on SpongeBob, but frustration. So, on a side note, and so I was afraid to wait, but here it is. Here is the box, and according to them, they opened it and checked it out and resealed it and mailed it to me. So it says right here on the box, DC Justice League Monsterverse 2-pack Wonder Woman vs. Godzilla. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now in this video I'm not going to compare it to other figures. I will do that in the near future, maybe later on today. So just be prepared to see some other Wonder Woman figure comparisons with this one here. Alright, let's get this thing open. Let's get it open now. Now, I could see that you could see the regular tape was there and it was cut and they retaped it. So they obviously opened it and checked it out. And I will have the link in the description to this particular seller if you guys want to buy stuff from them in the future. It is weird, like I said, because they sent me a certificate first before they sent the actual item. So it was kind of scary because technically they could have not sent me anything and it looks like it was shipped because of the tracking. And I did actually report them to eBay, and then I ended up canceling it because the guy's like, it's coming in the mail, man, don't cancel yet. So there she is. There she is. Hello. Now, this may sound kind of funny. I bought her for one reason and one reason only, and it was not for the Godzilla. It was for the Wonder Woman figure itself. Oh, banging my lights around. So, she comes in this, now I don't know if they did this or if McFarlane Toys did all this bubble wrap. I'm guessing they did. But let's go ahead and check this out. Check it out. And I know that McFarlane Toys just recently released a Wonder Woman not too long ago, but I just could not stand her face. Now, granted, I could have got a new head for her and everything else, and I was debating whether I should get her or not, and I almost got her just literally for this video, and then I thought, you know what? I did not want her. I'm not going to spend the price people are asking for her. Because this Wonder Woman looks pretty cool. Look at that cool box art. Dun dun dun, da da da, dun 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 da da. So cool. And then on the other side is 2 Wonder Women. You have this one here, which is the standard McFarlane size figure. Then you have an itty bitty one here that is made to be your Godzilla attack figure. That is so cool. It's fun too because I'm going to compare it next to Micronauts as well. I'm guessing this figure is like Micronaut size. It would really be cool to have a Wonder Woman that would fit in with my Micronauts. I mean, she is itty bitty bitty. Itty bitty. And then here you can see the size difference. Womp, 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 womp. Alright, let's go ahead and get her out of the box. Alright, well, let's get her open, and I'm going to go ahead and take off the 2 pieces of tape right on the top up here and just cut them right open with my scissors, and then we will open up the box and see what is inside here. We can already see through the plastic what's inside here, but let's pull this beast out of here. All right, so there is the monster and the Godzilla. Okay, I know Wonder Woman's not a monster, but there they are. And let's go ahead and take them out. I'm going to take out Wonder Woman last because I'm most excited about her. But let's go ahead and get that Godzilla monster out of there. So we have some tape to trim here on the sides. And it looks like his tail is disconnected from his body. There we go. Dun 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 dun. He's huge. Oh, the tail's heavy too. And I'll just finish cutting the tape here. So we're not going to take a look at the card or the stand. Now here's the card here, the trading card if you're interested. What it looks like. There's the back of the card. I'll zoom in for those that want to pause it and read it. You can. Alright. And I guess there's some series about Godzilla and King Kong versus DC. That's where this comes from. Now here's his tail. And it is heavy. And it is rubbery. And it is big, big, big. Big, big, big. Big, big. Let's just go ahead and pop this on here. It looks like it will come back off again later. So that is good. There we go. Nice solid connection. Alright. Let's take out the little Diana first. Oh, she's not articulated. I thought she would have had a little bit of articulation. I figured 5 points of articulation. Oh wait, she is articulated. Never mind. Whew. I thought she was anti-articulated. It's just... Oh, her shoulders actually do move like that. That's cool. Oh. Careful. It comes apart. Oh, really, really easy. And her head probably is supposed to be articulated too. It just will not move for me. But she has just ever so slight articulation, and they will just pop off really easy. The paint on it is really, really nice. I love the paint job on it. I'm not a huge fan of the skin tone, but we'll talk about that later. Is her waist turn? Yes. Whoops. Her waist turn. So let's talk about articulation. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and probably her head too, if it was actually. But her hair is so solid on there, it's not going to move very much. Now look at the detail on this itty bitty figure. Alright, I'm going to have to grab a Micronaut and compare size. I happen to have Repto right here, and she is quite a lot smaller than the Micronauts. So that is a bummer deal. That'd have been so cool if they would have made her the same articulation as Micronauts and everything, but she's just pretty simple articulation. Now the old Star Wars figures were the same size as the Micronauts, so she's even smaller than them, so you really can't mix her with something else. Maybe the Superman and Batman have miniatures too that come with their monsters. Alright, so now let's take out the main figure. What I've been waiting for. The whole reason for buying the set. Alright, there she is. And let's talk about articulation. We have a little ankle or toe articulation, which I always think is ridiculous. We have ankle articulation. It's a little bit loose. It does rotate back and forth and up and down. We have double jointed knees. We have we have that kind of articulation there. Okay. And then we have, I'm guessing, some sort of, there we go. The waist does turn, and the upper torso part moves too. And then we have shoulder articulation, and we have this inner shoulder, kind of like the lat articulation point too. So you have double articulation there in the shoulder. Then we have a bicep rotation, bicep cup. Then we have double jointed elbows, and then wrist joints that are super mobile. Now, if I remember right, these joints do break super easy. I've broken some before with my Batman and Joker figures. So there we go. And her head also rotates too. There we go. Now she does look more like a model than she does actually an action figure. And her knees are kind of pointed inward. I don't know if you can unpoint them. So it looks like she has something going weird with her knees, like they're going to knock. I guess you can kind of twist them up at the top, but not to the extent that I was hoping for. So if you kind of bend them a little bit at the top, then you can kind of straighten them out a little bit. But she's always going to have a little bit of that knee knock look. It looks like they've painted her everywhere, which always scares me when I see a fully painted figure like that. I don't know what color the plastic is underneath. I feel like it's gray. You can just feel the paint on there. It kind of scares me a little bit because I've had other figures where the paint starts to slough off and then it just looks horrible. Like right here, there's a little imperfect spot right on her shoulder blade right there. There we go. I guess I can put it straight up and kind of hide it. There we go. But her face is really good looking, which is what I was looking for. Now, what's interesting is I thought the paint would be the exact same coloring. You can see the gold is slightly different from the minifigure to the big figure, just ever so slightly. And there's also an extra detail right in her belt. Or is that just shading? Never mind, it's just shading from the light. I thought she had like a darker gold in her belt. Yeah, it's just the way the light was hitting it from my... But that is cool. It actually made it look the same. It's funny. I almost like the little face better. But that's really cool, though. You got the curl coming up on this side, the curl there, and this one there. It's almost like they 3D made it and then printed a smaller version, which is probably exactly what they did. But still, it's really cool. Just the only problem is these legs. These knee-knocking legs. I may have to heat them up and straighten them out. All right. And she comes with her golden lasso. And this time it's not a hard plastic. It is literally just a golden string. Oop. This is not going to last very long. You could feel it's going to just wear really quick. They didn't even burn the ends, which means those ends are going to fray in no time flat. So I may have to burn them myself or something. Maybe they did burn it. You know what they did? There's a hard end on there. Never mind. I'll stop complaining. So let's go ahead and lasso her up. Yep. Yep. There we go. That hook is not very deep. I'm gonna have to do it differently. Okay, hold on. Stay in, Diana. Burp, burp, burp. There we go. And there is her Lasso O Magico. Alright, so you can have fun now with your big old monster and little Diana. Oh. Huh. Have her fly into his face. So let's talk about his articulation. I guess I did not talk about that. So let's see here. So it's like we have some pretty basic articulation. We'll start from the bottom like we always do. We have leg articulation, and it just rotates, and that's it. Then his tail kind of moves a little bit, but not much. And then we have arm articulation. Maybe not. I may have to heat that up to get it to rotate. Let's try this side. Yeah, that side's pretty frozen too. And then his mouth and head also rotate and open and close. A little lackluster on, there we go, Godzilla's articulation. I'm always afraid to move these hard because I've broken dinosaurs before. It's just hollow plastic, or hollow, yeah, plasticky rubber. There we go. Oh, giant Diana! Oh. So you can do forced perspective. You have her here, him there, and then you line this one up. There we go. Shoop. Oh. I guess I could take Soups for the Superman and put him over here like he's standing further away. There we go. Diana, watch out. There we go. Now we got our forced perspective going on. I guess you could put her in his hand. There we go. Now, of course, Superman can never get close because he'd look way too wrong for the size. See, now it has kind of that forced perspective look. But you can't see his feet anymore. Bump, 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 bump. Oop. Oh. Stay on there. Oh. Oh. I'm coming to rescue you. So he has to use his X-ray or his heat vision because if he flies and punches, then it will be too close. It'll look weird. There we go. Brrr. Weird. All right. Well, that is all that I have. And like the Superman says in the DC Universe, up, up, and away. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you guys next video. And I should have some more comparison videos of this Wonder Woman versus other Wonder Women, and we'll see how she compares with some of my favorites. All right, until next time, like they say in the 1987 movie, ho! Good journey. Bye now.
If you found enjoyment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do it!